How you guys doing? I am the aforementioned Ari Goldberg. I am the founder and CEO of RLBLC. Those that are coming in, come on in. So I'm going to tell you guys for a few minutes about RLBLC, then I'll open it up to some questions. Obviously, it's a project that we're very excited about. RLBLC is a members-only community for those looking to buy luxury residential real estate that they can also have usage of. I believe that maybe this is it. Oh, look at that. First and foremost, you guys have heard a lot of things today about exciting projects, crypto, the future, the past, the market's crashing. We are going to celebrate all of it. I'm sure you guys need a drink. Tonight, we're doing a little intimate get-together, actually around the corner at a new spot called The Dean. You are all welcome to join us. Please just RSVP, RLBLC.xyz/RSVP. It should be a good time. Our friends at Kettle One are taking care of the vodka, and our friend Young Paris is taking care of the music. I don't know how I go back. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm Ari Goldberg on social media. If you tweet at me, I will tweet it back at you. It'd be great to get to know you. Quick background on me, because I know there's a lot of different people out here, a lot of different backgrounds. I've started and sold 4 different businesses. RLBLC is my 17th business. Raised over $30 million in capital. I was brought on to start LeBron James's marketing company, worked with Steve Stout and Jay-Z at Translation. And then really, took the success and experience that I've had and always wanted to get into real estate. Really wanted to do it in a way that I was excited about. My brother, my business partner, was excited about. Something that catered to not just our financial desires, but also our lifestyle desires, which I'll tell you guys a bit about as we're building out RLBLC. Front row seats, man. You guys are set. Kill it. Okay, quick overview of RLBLC. So we are building a members-only community for people that want to buy luxury residential real estate that they can also use. So this started from a very simple, selfish premise. The idea was we were doing better in our careers. We were making a couple bucks. Like most wealthy people, we wanted to deploy that capital into real estate. We just had a simple twist on that. We wanted to buy high-quality luxury residential real estate assets that we could also use. So Web3, NFTs, very cool, big point of differentiation for us versus our competitors. The main point of differentiation with RLBLC and some of the other things that you see out there is the usage factor. There are a lot of cool ways to invest in real estate. Almost none of those are real estate you can actually use. I love Fundrise. We could go buy a warehouse in Tampa that can make a killing financially, but unless you're stacking dead bodies, you can't use the warehouse. So I always like that one. I'm glad you guys liked it too. Over the summer, we're going to be releasing 1,000 Genesis membership NFTs. They're at 3 tiers. They range from 0.310 ETH to 3 ETH. They get you some different perks as a member. But really the idea is we want to curate a community of people interested in buying luxury residential real estate that they can use. This is not a PFP project. We are not looking for flippers and for traders. We're looking for cool, like-minded people that want to be part of a community, do some networking, maybe meet some interesting people, but most importantly, make high-quality real estate investments that they can enjoy with their friends and family. So, all of that is to say, I think about RLBLC as owning the ultimate financial and lifestyle asset. That and to me is the important part as I was talking about. We all know that real estate is the most sought after asset class. It always has been. It likely always will be. The interest here for us and for our network that's interested in RLBLC is the lifestyle element. Can you go somewhere with your friends and family? Can you enjoy it at a discount? Can you post it to Instagram and piss off your ex-girlfriend? These are the questions we must ask, my friends. And that's what RLBLC is setting out to solve. So our mission is commitment. This is, again, something that my brother David and I and our investment group, we've already done, and we are going to do regardless. The only question now is how many of you guys want to join us? So a quick backstory on RLBLC. We've been buying luxury residential real estate for the past 5 years. We have properties in Venice Beach, California, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Southampton, New York, Miami Beach, Florida. We love this. We've done very well financially, and we get to use these properties, and we ski, and we stay at our own house on the beach, and it's really cool, and everyone thinks we have all this money in these fancy houses, and they're right. The question is, how do we buy 1,000 more houses? So until one of us hits the jackpot or starts the next Bored Apes, we got to do it the old-fashioned way. And the old-fashioned way is to buy high-quality real estate assets that appreciate over time, they put off cash flow, and that you can lever up for the next deal. So this is what we're looking to do. As you can see, we are a docs team. This is actually my brother in the front row. We are real people. We are on the internet. We've had other businesses. I personally don't understand how you can invest in projects where you don't know who the people are, but that's separate. And so the name of the business is RealBlock. We don't like vowels, so it's spelled RLBLC. Don't be confused by that. But the real thing is something that's become part of the brand. So real assets, right? These are not amorphous things that are floating somewhere in cyberspace. This is real estate. It is real. We are real people. We want to create real value, and we want real friends and new friends like yourselves to join us on this mission, not just to make a lot of money, but hopefully to make a lot of memories so we can enjoy all the hard work that we all do. Our immediate vision, hopefully this number will go up, but we'd like to acquire 100 properties by 2025 as the RealBlock community. So we're going to be expanding. Our focus is really on luxury vacation rental markets. So any place that you want to spend a week or two or more a year, that's the place that we want to be. So if that's Aspen or Big Sky or Nantucket, that's where we really focus on. So a quick look here, becoming a member of RealBlock. Like we said, we really want to have a curated community. This is very much a not for everyone project. We really want the right people involved, people that are serious about the things that we're doing, and then we want the people that are members of our community to receive real benefits. So most importantly, you're getting access to our investment opportunities. As many of you know, getting access to high quality real estate investment opportunities is not easy. Steve Ross and the good folks at Related don't need our money, right? So when you're dealing with the big boys, they have plenty of access to capital. One of the things that we want to do with RealBlock is democratize that, open it up for more people to participate, which is the reason why our investments start at $5,000, which I'll get to in a second. Next, most importantly, for those that are working hard and really want to enjoy some of that, are the discounted stays at all the properties. So you can book whenever you want, as long as it's available. You will always receive a member rate, which is a discount to retail. We are going to be doing a number of different art collaborations. As you know, obviously interior design, fine art, there's a really nice parallel there. We're already speaking with a number of different great artists. We have our first art project already lined up for this summer that we'll drop and we'll share with you guys. Maybe most importantly is really the turnkey investment aspect of it. For any of you that have explored doing real estate investing in the past, it's complicated. You got to find the deal. You got to find the lawyer. You got to negotiate the deal. You got to deal with the seller. You got to deal with the seller's broker. You got to find the lawyer. You got to find the accountant. Then you got to find the property manager. Then you got to find a contractor. They got to manage the contractor. Home Depot drops something off. They break all the tiles. It's a shithole. We've done it. For some reason, I think we're masochists. We like it. But really the idea is for those new members that are coming into our community is that this is turnkey. You don't have to think. You're putting dollars and capital to work, and then as part of that, you're a member of our community, and you just turn around and enjoy it. Investments, so there's 2 NFTs that we're dropping. The first is our membership, so people will apply. You can go to RLBLC.XYZ. You'll see the new website. It says apply for whitelist. All of you guys can do that now. We'd love to have you be part of it. What happens is you apply, you're accepted, you buy one of our membership NFTs. That's NFT numero uno. Next, as a member, you're getting access to our investment opportunities. So as we roll out those investments, we're going to tokenize those as NFTs as well, starting at $5,000. So hypothetically, you want to put $500,000 to work, you buy 100 NFTs. One of the beauties of that is in the traditional real estate investing model, you can't get out of your investment. First of all, a REIT wouldn't take $100,000 to begin with, but let's say it would. In the case that it would, you wouldn't be able to liquidate it because the fund managers wouldn't let you out of it. You're locked into for their hold period. In this case, you guys can go about it and say you have 100 NFTs, you could sell 25 of them and then still be left with 75 of them. So that's one of the cool things that we like about NFTs and Web3. We're exploring all sorts of different Web3 technology and other things we want to implement in the future, but that's the starting point. We are also really focused on this being an alpha group. That's why we kind of hone in, and I think one of the things that we gravitated towards the Web3 concept is we love the idea of community. Like, I like being in the Discords, I like following the Twitters and seeing the way that people are interacting. Our brand is obviously a bit more sophisticated, a bit more elevated. So for us, it's really about creating that power networking group amongst founders, executives, entrepreneurs, tastemakers, artists, curators that are really looking to be around like-minded people. Last but not least, as you guys saw when we started, we'll be throwing all sorts of events. Over the years, my brother and I have thrown over 1,000 events, parties, from 30-person dinners to 10,000-person concerts at South by Southwest. Hopefully you guys will join us at some of those. Beautiful. Here's a quick look, just a little case study. This is our property in Southampton, New York. Just to run you guys down how this worked out. We knew exactly what we wanted. We saw it. We bought it. It was on the market for 1.5. We closed at 1.175. We put 125 into it. We're in for 1.3. We just appraised in Q1 at 1.9. This property generates about $175,000 a year in gross revenue. Puts off about $50,000 in profit. The partners and I have used it over 75 days a year as part of that. So there is a model to be had here. This is we love all the properties equally. I guess it's like having children. But this one we really love, especially in the summer. So a quick look just at what we're offering up here. As I mentioned, RLBLC.XYZ, click apply for whitelist. There are going to be only 1,000 Genesis membership NFTs available. Again, we want to keep it to a really curated group. The idea is that it's invitation only. We're really going through the application process, the vetting process, so we can create a sort of Soho House-like community with a really high-quality group of individuals. You can invest starting at $5,000. Anybody wants to put in $5 million or more, let me know. My brother will be glad to talk to you about that. And then most importantly, you're getting discounted stays at all the properties so you can actually enjoy your investment and all the hard work. I will leave you with this. It's one of the most important quotes I read about real estate investing. It's from the great robber baron, Andrew Carnegie. You'll also see the URL and our Twitter handle. It's weird. I don't know if you guys have noticed. On Twitter, they don't let you use the period. So on Facebook and Instagram, we're .eth, but on Twitter, we're _eth. But this quote is so interesting because I think so many of us are interested in NFTs and interested in Web3, and I am as well, and I'm sure you guys all got caught up when I bought a 3-lander or bought an MFer, and I knew it was going to the moon, and it's not quite at the moon right now this week. Hopefully it'll get back there. But I do implore you, whether it's with us or with others, as you generate more wealth, deploy at least some of it into real estate because it really is one of the highest quality investments that you can make. So I know I spoke a bit. Happy to answer some questions. I really appreciate you guys and the interest in Real Block.
Thank you. Thank you, Ari.
Good.